Hello everyone, today I'm going to be showing you how to put holes in your armor in case your legs didn't come with an attachment point for a seatbelt. So these legs are great, they're stainless steel, they're actually quite hard to drill. I wrecked a drill trying to go through this armor. But sometimes you get leg armor and it doesn't have the little holes in order to put a string through and have the weight go mostly on your hip. So I found the way to do it is I just take the armor sort of half off while it's still on me so I can get a rough idea of where it's going to be. And then I just take this drill, and I lean up. I'm going to go sort of near the top but not too close to the top. And we're going to drill a hole on either side of the thing so that it's sort of balanced. Oh, dang it, it went red hot again. Maybe I'll still get through. Oh no. Oh dear. Okay. Hopefully those drill bits are resharpenable. But as you can see, it took quite a bit to blow a hole through this armor. I had to heat the metal up really hot to get it through. I saw it go red hot right before it punched a hole through, so that's not exactly ideal, but that's how you do it. That's how you make holes for attaching the legs to an arming belt. I don't know what strings I'm going to use yet, but I'll find something. Maybe an old bowstring or some clothesline cable, maybe that will do. I should probably also file these off with a grinder. I'm going to use the grinder to do this next bit. Okay, so this next bit, do at your own risk, maybe don't do this, but this is how I clean up the holes when I've just made holes for an arming belt to go in. That's also a way you can polish the armor. Oh, another helpful tip for repairing armor, and just armor smithing in general. Whenever they don't put the holes right, you can just get one of these little leather punches, and you can use it to punch a hole in the leather straps to get it tighter, or looser, or whatever. Okay, so just a little tip for if your armor goes rusty and you want, well, you can't polish it at the moment, but you don't want it to rust any further, you can get what's called CRC rust converter. Now this thing relies on the thing already being rusty, but you can spray it on and it chemically binds to the rust and stops it from spreading. So you can just pat it over. It will turn your armor black, however, which is a little bit of a downside, but it will hopefully stop the armor plates from rusting. You can see these little rusty bits. You spray the rust converter on and it binds with the rust. Hopefully stops it from spreading. And then you can wait until you've got access to polishing equipment and you can polish it later on. Alrighty everyone, today we're going to be fixing the armor. I let some random kid wear it, and the other kid was really smart and figured out that if you whacked the rivets hard enough it would fall to bits and break the armor, leaving the opponent vulnerable. Never let anyone borrow your armor, or it will end up mangled, like this piece of mangled backplate, which I'm now going to attempt to fix one way or another. Alright, I'm going to try and fix this and not damage the strength grooves too much. This spray is sprayable zinc. Not always a good idea because technically it will cause an electrolytic reaction if it mixes with salt water. I'll just have to try and not mix with salt water. I probably should have put the rust spray on before the zinc. That might have stopped it from getting worse. I'm going to take this outside and we're going to spray it with a little bit of coat and hope that it stops it from getting rustier. Once the chemical reaction has completed with the anti-rust spray, you'll notice that the armor will turn black in the regions that you have put the spray on. So I can go ahead and see where all the bits are that I've missed, because they'll still be bright orange, rust color. Spray on shoes. Or spray on shoe repairs is probably a more accurate description.